he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play? Backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and he's running out in the open field, making people miss, and finally giving his offense some room to operate, really get this drive going.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To throw, it's Beck. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a huge play. And it's caught at the 10. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. And the Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, better look out. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that one will give them the lead.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hodges. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense, quick tempo. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can help. Return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Paul. These two teams are ballers.
And this isn't a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on fourth down from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Williams. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Running into the open space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him for shoot. Let's go to him a 3rd time.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll pull it down and run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easily.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Quarterback extends the play. He's sacked. Tried to get away, but the defense tracked him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, they're able to get the negative play. Great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys are like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card is supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Off the play fake. He slings it deep to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
That's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Blasted as he lets it go. He makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Safe completion on the screen. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And he had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on third down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field and get a score on the board.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Young. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to barge in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Go straight ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help there. Brings it down on the right side. They get him out of bounds at the 45, and that is the way to jumpstart a drive.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes that Alabama offense. The These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
With the catch, it's Bernard. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Alabama needs just a few inches here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the feet.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And such a blown opportunity for the offense because on fourth down, they had enough yards to pick up the first, keep the drive going, but he puts it on the ground. Defense jumps on it, and that is a massive turnover.
Open space at the 25. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Last chance coming up. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Paul.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending